Hello everyone, in this video I will try to cover up my syllabus. It's not much since it's English. My exam's at 8:30, 8:45 a.m. and now it's 2:44 a.m. and I have completed 2 pages of specific writing. I just wrote the important topics, nothing out of the syllabus or extra. And in here I have my lipstick mark and actually lip oil mark, and I mixed ginger tulsi stuff with the lemon and green tea stuff for it to keep me awake. I drink green tea to stay awake instead of coffee because milk coffee doesn't affect me that much. Yeah, it does affect, but not much. Like, it doesn't affect as much as green tea. And now you'll say, just like my dad says to me all the time, to have black coffee, but I cannot digest black coffee well. I'll go back to studying using ChatGPT as always, but Google as well, a mixture of both because teachers are getting smarter now. I'll continue. One tip is to not stress about it. As you can see, I have such less time left for me to complete my syllabus, and I'm just trying to tell myself to enjoy the process. I would be having so much stress, but verbally I would say I'm enjoying the process, and it will most of the time pull off. I told myself I'll study after 12, but somehow I ended up on YouTube watching Hyunjin. That guy, I actually want to be him instead of being with him. The dance moves and stuff, I just wish I could be him. I don't idolize him though. I do admire his work management and the way he manages time for dancing, painting and stuff. It's so admirable, but I don't idolize him. I don't idolize anybody because you don't know what they are like behind cameras, especially idols, because they're not allowed to express themselves fully. I do admire Lady Gaga so much. Lady Gaga, Doja Cat, Trisha Paytas. It's a problematic one, but yeah. I finished everything that I could gain from ChatGPT and Google. Now I have to go to YouTube, and it's 4:23 a.m. Mind you guys, I have just finished writing the notes and the stuff that I will need to study. I have not yet started memorizing it. Okay, bye. It's 4:57 now and I wasted my time. I knew it was gonna happen because it's YouTube and I have to click something else. And my recommendations are all bomb. It's not like Insta, that where everything comes in a feed. This time watching Korean men and women do makeup and judge each other instead of studying for my syllabus. I have not Instagram in this phone, so that's good. I mean, I had it, but I installed it, and yeah. I just came back after giving my exams and I wanted to sleep, but my friend, she said she wanted to color her hair, so I had to help her. And now I'll take a bath and then I'll sleep. But I don't think there's time for me to sleep. But I'll take a nap, maybe. Let's see. Bye. So it's 4:33 and I have not slept yet, and as you guys can see, I have colored my hair black. So what I wanted to say in here is something I forgot to say. I gave my exams, and you know what, I didn't regret it. I mean, I do regret not studying earlier, but I didn't regret studying last minute. I see so many students not finishing their syllabus because they were not consistent from the beginning, and they feel like they cannot catch up to the syllabus, and therefore they don't study anything at all, like anything. And when the reality hits them, it's already too late. Guess what? I'm here to tell you, it's never too late. It's never too late. I know if you started studying from the beginning of the semester, it would have been better, but you didn't, and you cannot change it. So study now. Even if your exams starting in just 1 hour from now, study, because something is better than nothing. I have learned this. You guys have to believe, because I'm saying this. I am a procrastinator, procrastinator. I always study at the last moment. And when I say last moment, I don't mean a week before my exam or 2-3 days before my exam. I mean the day before my exams as well. Sometimes if it's major, I start 2 days or 1 day before my exam. But if it's elective, I even start at the day of the exam, like you just saw in the vlog. And I'm still passing, so it's I'm here to just motivate you. Do study, give your best. What I'm gonna say is give your best. If you have 5 hours, give your best. And when I say give your best, I don't mean the best of a professional person, you know. When we say give your best, we generally mean, for example, you have 5 hours left and I say give your best. When I say that, I mean give your best, not someone else. There might be other people that can study straight for 5 hours and it's their best that they can do, but maybe you're not that kind of person like I am. I always, after 30-40 minutes, or sometimes even 20 minutes, I open my phone to check literally anything, just to, you know, for the dopamine boost in the middle of the breaks. I do that. So that's my best. I can try to minimize the break timings and all, but I'm trying my best. That is my best. So your best and others' best might not be same. So when I'm saying give your best, I mean you give your best. It doesn't mean that you have to feel bad for not studying for 2-3 hours straight. It's okay, you got break. Don't be harsh on yourself and be like, okay, I was trying my best and that's it. And I think I should start this as a series, because I always, like I said, I always study last minute, and I think it will be a good series, entertaining series about how I complete my syllabus or about what I'm doing in my exam weeks, because I'm the most active during my exam weeks. I have to do a lot of side quests during my exam weeks. I don't know why. Yeah, but I have to. So I think I should make it a series, like this exam, what I did. The clock will reach 5 o'clock and I'm still not slept, and I have a majors exam. Majors I have to take seriously. I say seriously, but I have not studied. For this EC exam, I had 0 attendance, 0 notes, and 0 sleep. But I did my best, and I think I will pass. My luck. I was not revising them and like very deeply. I was just reading them and blah blah blah, and completed all of it. And there was 3 topics that I have not even searched in the Google or internet or anywhere, thinking that okay, maybe they'll come in option, because stuffs do come in option wise, but these 3 comes in without options, and I have to, I don't know, I make up some thing. I hope I get good marks because I did study. There are so many students that don't study till the last date. You don't have to feel alone. Look at me, you can study with me. You can look at the video and be like, okay, Rini is also studying now. I'm gonna study now as well. Something is better than nothing. Even 5 minutes, you can look at a topic and use it to your advantage in the exam. And I'm just so used to not studying until last minute that I don't feel stressed anymore. Cook with me, where I'm doing no cooking, but just cutting fruits. I have this Balenciaga and 2 pomegranates, and this is my mug from the Quorum Fest, and I got green tea and ginger in there, so I have to cut it. I got some blood on here. You know, I think the environment is just trying to make me an evil ghost, because now I have blood. Look at my hands, look at my hair, look at my skin. Now I'm just a ghost. Maybe in another life, I'm a ghost, just casually minding my business, eating my stuff. It's too hot. Now I'll have my dinner, and I already passed 1 hour or more than 1 hour, but I'm still in 40 minutes or 45 minutes into the movie, because not even 45, okay, 30 or 40 minutes, because I have severe focus issues. I cannot focus with stuff, and I have to replay it again and again. Therefore, I for a while had stopped watching movies because I cannot finish it, especially if it's a romance movie. I cannot. Let's not talk about it, okay? Yeah, so I'm trying. I'll finish it and while having my dinner. Also, the movie that I'm watching now is How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I started watching this because I think it's a classic and I have never watched it before. I mean, I did with my dad, but at that time my brain was not braining, okay? I don't remember anything, but I just know that I watched it with my dad. I sometimes forget to get back to people, and I'm so sorry for that. Don't take it personal, because there is nothing personal about it. Please, I'm sorry. Tomorrow is my majors exam, and I'm pushing rank. I'm eating. I actually don't like soft drinks, but since it's Sunday, there was no shops, and I was just trying some makeup as well. It looks very not clean because it was just trying, okay? It was just a trial. At first I was trying a different one, and then I switched to another one. Bye. My game has started. So instead of studying, I accidentally took a nap and slept. I don't know if I'll be able to complete my syllabus. I know I'll be able to complete it at least once. I'll just do surface reading, yeah, and proofreadings. I know I can do that at least. I just didn't, okay? Gave my majors exam, and what I want to say is every topic at there, I knew every topic, but the problem was that I could not describe it. Like, if the question asked me to describe every topic in there, or even extra, for 2 marks, I can describe it for 2 marks. But the problem was that I, like you guys saw, that I did surface reading or proofreading, so I know a little bit about everything, but at the same time I knew nothing completely. So when I saw the question paper, I was like, oh, every topic in here I know about it. But the marks distribution system, everything was for 11, 7, 5 marks, and I know that if I wrote it, I would get the marks, because I will get maybe a bit 2-3 marks, but not 2 marks, because teachers are very selfish. So I don't know why my eyes look red. What the hell? I didn't even cry. So where was I? Yeah, and that was so irritating. There were a few things that I know completely what that I could write essays about, but just like 2 things maybe. No, all of the other stuff I just wrote a little to everything. Manifesting good marks. This video will be manifested. So you guys saw, right, that my video will work for you guys. That imagine if I didn't study at that time also. Today, imagine I didn't study today, just because I said to myself, oh, today is the day of the exam. What will I do by studying on the day of the exam only? I would have written nothing. But I didn't say that, okay? I didn't say that, and in some way it will be beneficial for me for not stopping. It's 4:15 a.m. and I have my last exam left, but I'm not even one bit stressed because I gave my majors already yesterday, which I talked about. I think I'll pass. Yeah. I mean, passing is not the best thing you can do. Others have goals to top, but that's just not for me. Let's just not. And here I'm just gonna talk about some stuffs. Like you guys saw my routine and how I study. It was the raw routine and about what I did and how I gave my exams. As a kid, passing was so easy because I think my brain was pretty much developed at that time, so I just have to go to class to pass or top in the class because classes were enough for me to get a very good marks or even top at the class. And then I would say my dad always used to say, it's not the talent that will take you to places, it's the consistency. And he always tried to make me consistent in studies, which I am happy for. But when I reached high school, he just gave up on that. He was like, please study, you just have to pass, you don't even have to top, blah 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, he always says that, Renee, you are smart and you're talented, you just don't have consistency and hard work, which is true to some extent because you guys can see how consistent I am in YouTube. But I'm trying and I'll try to make myself better and being consistent. So whenever my friends used to ask me, Rina, have you started studying yet? I would always say the truth because there is no point on me lying. Okay, why would I lie? Are you paying something to me for me to lie? So they'll ask me, have you started studying yet? And I would always say, yeah, no, I have not started studying yet. And I'll also tell them that I only start studying at high school. I was a bit better, okay? I used to study at least 2-3 days before my exam. Wait, no, class 12 was not like that. I didn't even study at the last day of my exam. And then I got 80 on biology, which was so shocking. I was going a rough phase of my life in class 12, so instead of studying, I didn't study. And then when I went to exam hall, everyone was asking, have you studied, and I said, no, I have not. I was in the first page of the book, introduction portion of the book, for the 10 days of holiday study break we got, because I cannot, whenever I try to study the first page of my book, I'll focus on something else, and it was so stressful at the time. I didn't study, and at the exam I wanted to cry. I slept for a while. I buzzed off for a while, like for I think 10 to 15 minutes, and then after that I opened and I was like regretting so much that I should have at least studied at least something. And at that time I was pretty emotional as well. I didn't tear up, but I wanted to cry so much. And then after that I also, because it was my final exam, and then I tried going back in my memory lane. My attendance were pretty good in my school days, so I was present at the classes all the time. So I was going back in my memory lane trying to remember what the word the teacher said, every word related. Like if I see some specific word, I would try to relate when the teacher was saying that. I was like recycling my memory in the examination hall, but I did got marks and passed. And after that, I know some people talked about me saying that I was lying, that I lie to people, that I don't study, blah 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 blah. I said I didn't study. I didn't say I'm stupid, okay? So if I get good marks, it's not my fault. And just because you study a lot and don't get marks, it's not my fault. I would like to remember everyone as nice, but there were some experiences, and some people would ask me deliberately just so that they'll talk about me later, that, oh, she was saying she didn't study. I know she has started studying, she's lying. But ask my dad, ask my mom, I don't study. Which I'm trying to change. This has happened in college as well. I would say the topics at school, not high school, but like before 10s were easier, so it was easier to pass even if you don't study. But as I'm growing, the topics are getting harder and harder, and like I'm trying to get back my willpower to study, and still improvement is improvement. And I know this not studying and passing won't happen to me in college. I had to study at least for a few hours. If you're my close friend, you have to adjust with it. If you ask me that if I've studied and I said no, I have not, it is the truth. And if later on I get good marks, it's not my fault. Well, I don't have to feel guilty for it. And if you can't believe my words, then why are you my friend? Why are you even asking? I mean that. Even at college, a girl asked me if I have started studying, and I said no, I have not. And she said, then why do you always go to the library? What do you do in there? And it was in such a insulting tone, like, what do you do in there? Which was directly implying that I'm lying. And I just said I journal in there because you guys know I talk a lot about the importance of journaling, and I try to go at least as much as I can for journaling and trying to complete my non-academics books. Now that I look back, I feel so irritated that why was I even replying to her? Do you guys have any experiences like this? In high school, like we did a video call the whole night before the exams for a very long while, and after that the next day was exam, and we gave our exams and I passed. So It was pretty obvious at the time that I don't lie about that. What I would say is that I can write very fast. I can write notes very fast. So if I'm using ChatGPT, YouTube, and all the stuff, I remember once I completed my notes 2 hours before exams, and then I took my notes to the college and was reading it, and the same girl that I don't talk to anymore was like, "You have notes? You didn't even tell me you have notes." And I said, "I didn't have notes till today only." Like it was not even like कि मैंने कल बनाया, एक दिन एग्जाम के पहले बनाया, मैंने एग्जाम का दिन ही बनाया. If I made it yesterday, I would send it to you. I made it on the spot today only, just because I know that I procrastinated a lot and I have to do something, okay? And also writing the notes will also help you memorize some topics, because if you're writing something about antibodies from ChatGPT and you're writing it, you'll remember something of it, okay? So it helps as well. And my memory is pretty bad. That's why I tried to study in the last moment only, because if I study like too long before my exams, I'll forget about that. I have made small notes, very small, specific notes, even 20 minutes before exams only, and it did help me if the topics came, okay? So as I'm growing, I'm getting pretty chill. Back in the days, I used to be so angry at myself, so guilty and ashamed of not starting early and being lazy. Now I'm just like, maybe it's just a part of who I am, and maybe I should just make a content about it and talk to you guys about it and be chill with it instead of complaining or being angry at myself. Okay, so bye. I think the first study vlog will end here, where I didn't study. हमें आजिदू मेरा financial tips दे रहा है.
For buying something, you always think हमको ये चाहिए ना, हमको जिंदा रहना ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है. अगर तुमको जिंदा रहना ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है तो पैसा से खर्च मत करो.
Going back. गरीबी हमने देखी है. बहुत सारी चीज खाना बनता पड़ने का. Tokyo Go.
First manga I ever read.